Do you ever just buy the wrong thing on the Grand Exchange for a bill? Yep, I bought the Eldritch Orb. On the plus side, it means that I can test multiple staves today. The Nightmare Staff is a new staff which came out with the Nightmare of Ashihama. It has 3 different forms depending on which orb you put inside it, and they give 3 different effects. In today's video, I will test out 2 of the staves. Hope you guys enjoy this one. The price I bought the Eldritch Orb and the Nightmare Staff at are on screen, 490ml and 844ml. A lot of money. Alright, today I'm going to need all the money I can get hold of, so I'm cashing in all my points from LMS, buying ornate mall handles. I've been doing a lot of LMS, so, you know, got a lot of money. It's going to be needed today. We're going to lose a lot, probably. Selling the fruits from my tri-breeding adventures in Last Man Standing. I actually love the minigame. I think it's really fun. How much are we going to get overall? 92ml. Nice. And here is the Eldritch Staff. Looking very, very nice indeed. Now, the staff on its own has plus 15% magic damage and plus 16 magic accuracy, which is similar to a Staff of the Dead or a Kodai wand. But we don't care about that, we care about the special abilities. When combined with all the best magic damage gear in the game, you can get the magic damage up to 38%. The special attack for the Eldritch Nightmare Staff is to fire a powerful spell that restores your prayer points by 50% of the damage dealt. Damage scales based upon magic level and can be increased with magic damage boosting equipment. Your prayer points can go above your level to a maximum of 120 and it costs no runes to use. Just 75% spec. Pretty easy to understand. You heal half of your damage dealt to your prayer points. Alright, it's time. What is the maximum hit of this bad boy? And what does the special look like? Oh my, that looks sick. 60? Oh, that's 30 prayer points. Wait, my prayer didn't restore over 100. I thought it capped at 120. Let's go outside in the real world and try this again. Greetings, traveller. This monk is gonna have the worst day of his life, mate. And, oh, it just looks so good. 120 prayer points, there we go. It must just not work in your house for whatever reason. The Ancient Mace does, so that's not too much of an issue. When you think of prayer conservation, you think of the Inferno. Well, I do at least. And because I can pretty much use no prayer I'm anticipating in this whole run, I can just bring as many brews as I want, and just the restores needed for Jads and Zook, which is 6. So I'm going to see if I can get to the end with these supplies still intact. Tweak the setup slightly. I forgot I needed to bring water runes and an occult as well. Will be very useful. But yeah, time for the Inferno. I'm probably the first person to ever use this staff in the Inferno, but I can see it being used a ton, especially by people who don't really want to prayer flick and who have trouble conserving their prayer, because an SGS is okay, but you end up hitting the monsters for too much damage and you run out of monsters to heal off. I actually have huge magic bonus, so I should be catching the nibblers every time here. I think I'm going to barely flick on this Inferno. I'm going to take it easy. The staff should just hold its own and be able to give me all the prayer points I need back. It is definitely going to be really useful because you can use all of your brain power to solve the wave and concentrate less on constantly having to flick all the monsters. Seems I'm 79 prayer. That is not on. First spec of this run, I'm going to spec a low mage defense monster and we get 96 prayer points back. And I can just go about my Inferno and carry on. Not even flicking, boys. I don't belong in double digits. Look at the spec. It looks so good. Back on 103. Right, how does it do against the Ranger? This has a low mage defense, so I think I'm going to be using it against this primarily. And I just hit a 45, which restored my prayer points by 22. Moment of truth. Does the staff hit against the major? If you're desperate and you have to spec it for prayer. Yeah, it did. I only hit a 9 though. That's pretty much the worst spec I've had so far. But it still healed 4 or 5 prayer points. Wave 57, absolutely 0 supplies used. I've got a brew on the floor over there. And, it's just so good. I just don't need to do anything, really. Alright, I'm finally needing to drink a super restore. The last couple of specs have noodled, but luckily I'm on wave 63, the hardest one out there, and it should be all good. Oh, I froze the melee in place as well. Just thinking about what to do here. In a bit of sticky situation, run south. Oh my god, no, I took a mage hit. I brewed. I was on 64, so I just brewed. They're on the same tick. Okay, we're fine. I mean, I could have risked 64 HP, the mage hits a 70, but I just really don't want to die at this point. Every time you lay prayer in a sticky situation, come on, please heal me. Oh, baby, you love to see it. 47. And now I'm back on 43 prayer points. Oh, mate, this is so nice. I don't think I've ever gotten to the end of the waves in the Inferno and had a brew left on the floor because I've got no inventory space to put it in. Barely used any supplies here. Let's get a cheeky thumbnail for the video. It would be rude not to. It would be rude not to charge up some prayer off a little minion over here. What? I splashed. Oh, they've probably got really high mage defense, that's why. Here we go, time for Zuck. And I have pretty much 5 restores. The staff specs on the rangers are going to be good as well. And yeah, over 10 brews. And the only way I die here if I take a Zuck here, I'm going to practice a 0 damage technique that I need to learn from my pure Iron Man.
Tell me would you let me fuck with Shelly Jerry's better journey got me thinking I'm in love with you, but no. I dream for a little bit longer so everything seems okay, alright, okay, alright, okay.
There are new nightmare feedback changes. Head to the old school Skip news for more info. Well, that sounds pretty ominous.
Just a little kid climbing on the cabinet. Mama comes to save my ass. Daddy kinda left this shit exact.
Oh no, I've gone too far. Oh no, I'm such a moron. Well, it looks like the staff doesn't protect you from walking outside the shield, but look at my supplies. I think I've proved the point that the Eldritch staff is basically going to be the Inferno staff. I've got so many supplies left, and yeah, it was insanely useful. I don't think I have that many interesting uses for the Eldritch Orb. It's basically a better version of an SGS for prayer, so I'm just going to lob it in the G. 450 mil, good luck to me. Please sell. Yes. Yes, boys. Didn't lose too much money on that one. Maybe 30 mil, but that's expected. And the Nightmare Staff, can I make a profit? Can I make a profit? No. I think I'm going to try and buy one of the other orbs. 450 mil, that's all for. That's not too bad. The next one to try is the Harmonized Orb. I'm going to stick it in for 450 mil because that's how much cash I've got right now. And I've seen it sell for 700 mil a few hours ago, so maybe it'll sell. I've literally just read the Nightmare changes, and it says the staff has been increased by 1 tick for surges, and it's also a separate role from other uniques, making me think it's going to be hello common because it got flipping compared to Spirit Shields from Corp. So I'm just going to sling this in for 500 mil. Hopefully it sells. Okay, 800 mil. I feel a bit better now. I think it's, yeah, I'm getting this out as well because things are going to go down a ton after reading that. So what is the damage of the Eldritch Staff? Yeah, pretty sizable. But it's all in the name of content. I'm out here losing my bank for you guys. What more do you want? Subscribe today. I actually was panicking and I read this blog incorrectly. The surge attack delay has now been increased by 1 tick, actually applies to the Ashy Harbour boss. It's nothing to do with the surge spell and the Harmonized staff. Bit confusing, but yeah. So that one doesn't devalue that staff. Also, apparently now the Nightmare staff is a separate role from other uniques. It is still the same rarity as it was before. So I'm not sure why this was mentioned, to be honest, but yeah. Right then, as I wait for the prices to settle down some more, I'm going to put an offer in for 600 for the Harmonized Orb and the Nightmare Staff so we can test that one out as well. Oh yeah, they updated the drop table of the Ashy Harbour, giving more supplies. So there I've just got 6 Sanfu Serums, which is probably the best drop I've ever had from this boss. Oh well, someone got a Jar of Dreams. See ya! I swear the jar is like so common compared to the actual items. Morning time has come around and the staff should have dropped in price overnight as more come into the game. So I'm going to stick it in for 700 mil. See what happens. It buys 628 mil. Okay, that's gone down quite a lot, which I can now increase my budget for the Harmonized Orb. I'm hoping it buys for this. I'm going to stick it in. Right, I'm going to sell some stuff and gradually increase my offer until it buys. If it doesn't buy for 900 mil, I'll be shocked. What on earth? Okay. It was selling for 750 yesterday, so I'm going to leave it in for that, see if it buys. It did in fact buy for 901 mil, leaving me with the Harmonized Nightmare Staff and the Harmonized Nightmare Orb. Yo, this actually looks sick with Ancestral. The effects of the Harmonized Orb are only found on the normal spellbook, so I'm going to be switching my spells to standard here, and we're going to be surging everything we can find in the game. As before, the maximum magic damage I can get with the Harmonized Staff is 38%, and yeah, let's go and test this bad boy on the dummy. See what we can hit. And we can hit a 49 with Fire Surge, but the max hit isn't really what we're looking for here. It's more the increase in attack speed. If I go in a more budget setup, it's 46 and 45 without the Tormented Bracelet. So that's like a PKing setup. You'd be hitting 45, 46. Lots to do today. Let's get started. When you think of maging something, a lot of the time, I definitely think Zulrah. And as a former world record holder, it's time to get some beast kills. Alright, let's go. I'll get 49s. Oh my god, I'm not also casting. Okay, this is going good. I'm going to do a couple of little test runs just to get my head in the game. And then try and go for a PB, I think. Initially, I wasn't using the staff correctly. If you manually cast Fire Surge, then it has a 5-tick attack cycle. However, if you just let the auto cast rip, it switches to 4 ticks. As you can see, I started off manually casting there and then switched to the 4-tick attack. Feel like that might have been decent, under a minute maybe. 104. My PB is 57 seconds, so hopefully, I can make it to there. At least, that's my goal. I'm going to go until I get my PB. My first ever time turning on Accept Aid on this account after it got DI'd and I get Taste Vengeance. Yeah, one of the downsides of being on the normal spellbook is you can't venge, but I can venge outside. Is that it? I think it's it. The 49 finally, bro. I've done like 4 kills, no 49s.
Shit mention my name, but devil man's trying to get attention again. Told you before, this year is the year of the real fake niggas get left in the rain. Think cause I'm up there sitting on the plane that I can't really hear what the people are saying, but I can hear everything loud and clear and they're telling me to tell you to stay in your lane.
That's got to be a PB. It's been on 3 forms. There we go, 49 seconds. I've barely done any kills and I've already got 49 second time. Not even on Slayer task or anything. This staff is insane at Zulrah. I'm going to use the word insane. I kind of want to test the staff out doing Slayer, but I've got a problem. I only got Bloodveil task, and I don't have any points to skip it with, so... yeah, don't know what I'm going to be doing about that one. These Bloodveils are going to have the worst time of their life in history. Oh my god, 49 already. Slayer Helmet increases the max hit. I'm not sure what to. We'll find out. That's a big boy. 54! Oh, 54 into 52. Oh my god. I need to get a better Slayer task to test this on, like Krakens or DKs or something like that. But that's insane, man. Magic is also frequently used in the raid dungeons and the chambers of Xeric. Now, I'm going to be looking for a raid with an Ice Demon in, as you use fire spells there anyway, so speeding them up and adding the staff into the mix is going to make that very spicy, and also this is going to be best in slot for the Mage Ohm hand. There we go, got my Ice Demon raid, and I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not the greatest solo raider in the world, so this is going to be a terrible time probably. As, yeah, I haven't chosen the best layout either. I just want to showcase the staff. I've gone YOLO mission mode. Oh my days, bro. Oh my... How do people tank these things? Well, this is going well. This is what I wanted to use the staff on. Ice Demon. I'm going to demonize it. Come on, big hits. 49. Nice. Look how much HP disappeared after that 149. That's insane. Come on, man. Big hits. It doesn't have so much HP, so it's just going to be gone so fast. One more. There we go. That's it. Ice Demon dead. So quick. That's insanely fast. Right, it is time for the Almond of Truth. That is absolutely terrible. Where are my ground markers? Oh my god, I'm panicking. I don't think I can do this without ground markers. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, what am I doing on this raid? Right, I've sorted myself out and got my ground markers. Taken a ton of damage in the process, but oh my days, we're pumping already. 48 into... Do you see how much of its HP bar just disappears? I have to use the Twisted League strategy of running the head here. If I mage while standing next to the melee hand, then it won't drag me and I'll upset the rhythm. So this is going to be the way forward. Not too much of an issue having to do this, but I just want to say this staff is absolutely wrecking this hand. This is so good. This is definitely going to be a use for the staff that everyone uses, I think. Round 2 of abusing Ohm's hands, and straight away we're in there with a 39 into a... What's that? A 45. I just want to hit like back-to-back 49s. What's that one? 37. Oh my days. This is actually so good. You see what I did there? Oh my days. What am I saying, man? Come on. I just want 149 on these hands so I don't have to come back and do another raid. I don't think I can be Oh, doing another raid here because for every hour I spend with this staff, I probably lose about 50 mil, let's be honest. But yeah, this is doing insanely good on the hands. So many 40s, 43. It's a 43. I'm getting used to seeing them at this point, but it's just so good. 42 into a 39. Like, what is this? What's that hit? 45. Here we go. A T-Bear would be lovely on this raid to recoup some of my losses from making this video. What are we saying? No. A white light. I know the time is terrible, but that's more of a reflection of my raiding skill than the gear that I've been using. I'm going to try and find another Ice Demon raid though, because I was disappointed. And Dragon Warhammer hit. Yes, I've hit one. I'm not sure if you have to hit multiple Dragon Warhammers to hit more on this, but I think I should be able to hit more than a 69 on Ice Demon. Come on, but there's so limited HP. Yes, that's it. 63! Oh, this one is going so fast. Bear in mind this is 2 people, so it's twice the HP. And I've just deleted Ice Demon out of the game. 51 to finish it off. That's for a 2-person raid. That is so much better. See, I was disappointed before, but that's so good. Will anyone ever use the Nightmare Staff on cave crawlers again in the history of RuneScape? Probably not, but I'm assuming this is the content you tuned into this video for today. Are you serious? I got a superior cave crawler, a chasm crawler, while skipping Slayer tasks, trying to get something to test the staff on. Hey, there we go. Cave Krakens. That's something I can go and do. Gonna do the Kraken boss. Gonna go and shred it with the Slayer helm as well. Don't mind me, just forgot to bring my MSB, you know. I'm a bit of a pleb. Can't remember how to kill Kraken. 49 straight off the bat. I think we're gonna eradicate Kraken's HP right here. It's gonna be good. Constant hits. Nice. 45. Please, I really want to hit a 54 on this. Back to back, if possible. There we go. 54. Come on, another big one. Oh, I just want to hit like 3 huge 50s in a row.
What I want for certain man. Thought it was a clash about music. All of a sudden, devil man, you want to sperm on man. Like a TV, you want to turn on man. Talk about music, me and my bros are killing it all over the globe. Now you're angry because everybody on your road is asking for me like the Wi-Fi code.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's pretty damn good at Kraken. But that's enough of the PVM. How will the Harmonized Orb stand up in PvP? First up, there is no tick delay when autocasting in PvP. If you click on your target while you're autocasting, it will immediately cast the spell. This is incredibly powerful. As I show here, it's actually quite easy to one-tick a 4-way range attack, meaning that your opponent cannot tell it's coming at all. This is normally a lot more difficult with Mage, although some people can do it, and I've done it probably a handful of times. Having the Nightmare Staff with the autocast option is going to make this incredibly powerful, as you don't need to manually cast a spell. You can just click on your opponent after clicking on your gear. Except that doesn't work. What? Hello? What's going on? Wait. Oh my god. It deselects your autocast option when you switch out of the Nightmare Staff. So you have to reselect it. Yeah, that's right. There are different settings for the Nightmare Staff in PVM and PvP. Outside the Wilderness, look. I switched my range gear, switched my mage gear. It remembers my autocast option. And again, look. Back on Fire Surge. However, if we go into the Wilderness, if I step in here, our autocast option is on Fire Surge. I change to my range. I change back to my mage, and it forgets it. Making this staff pretty bad. Alright, to compare manual casting to auto casting. Auto casting, great. 4-tick attack. However, you have to be consistently on the autocast option, and you can't switch gear in between, otherwise it's going to mess you up. Whereas manually casting, it just goes back to the old regular speed. As you can see, our attack speed drops down to 5-tick. Even if we like throwing fakies in and stuff, it's still very, very slow. A 49. Alright, even though I think this staff is pretty terrible in PvP, I'm going to go and try it out anyway until I get attacked by a team or something. I don't know. Let's try and kill somebody at least. I'm just going to show you that it's going to be frustrating to use in PvP before one of you guys goes out and spends bank on it. I'm attacking anyone I see because the staff is going down tons by the second as I'm using it. I've got on my Zerk account as I feel like this is going to be the best option for me. Please don't pray mage. Alright, this guy's just praying mage, so it's whatever. Surely you pray melee here. Sure. Come on, man. I just want to make a clip. Okay, I have to select the option and 42 straight away. Oh my god, I'm destroying this guy. He's even got the bulwark on. The problem now is going to come when I switch into range and I have to get back onto mage. Refreeze him. There we go. And now I have to get onto my mage book. Autocast. That wasn't too bad, but you can hardly one-tick your attacks and completely fool your opponent as what's come in. Yeah, it's literally like switching onto your mage and being in your robes for 3 ticks. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh my god, a PK, let's go. It's time, boys. TB this guy. How long before his team shows up? How long before the boys show up? Right, switch onto the staff. Select. Someone's definitely going to do defense doing that. Oh my god, 39. Come on. See, this is when I'm pumping him because he's not playing mage and I can utilize the 4-tick staff. Alright. And here comes the cavalry. Yeah, you literally can't get a 1v1 fight in Deep Wilderness these days, I swear. Alright, I'm going to sell this now. Okay, how much did we lose on the Harmonized Nightmare Staff? I'm going to put it in for 800 mil. Please sell. Please. Yes. Yes, yes, yeah. Oh, it's right at the bottom of the range, but it's whatever. I'll put this in for 600. And it's sold for 600 mil on the dot. Probably could have put them in and waited, but I just don't want them to go down anymore. Lost a decent amount of money on this one as well, but it's all in the name of the video. If you did enjoy, drop a subscribe. My riches are turning into rags out here.